This is Michael Jackson with Third Path Institute, and today we have with us Miss Holly Green. I'm just going to jump right in and ask Holly some questions. So, Holly, tell me a little bit about yourself and tell me your first interaction with Third Path
So
Institute.
I graduated from Penn State as an architectural engineer, and I live in central Pennsylvania. Worked in a male-dominated field, and Third Path came into my life at a time where I was extremely overwhelmed with work and extremely overwhelmed with personal life. She introduced me to Third Path. My first event was a summit, and I went there very apprehensive, very concerned, and it was like walking into a giant hug.
Third Path is a company that really focuses in on work-life integration. So, tell me about a time where you struggled with that and how you overcame it.
So construction tends to be a very long days. I went to my boss, explained the situation I had going on at home. I said, I need to be able to work from home. His face went sheet white.
Okay.
And I explained that, this was just after COVID. Step back, ask for what you need. But when you ask for what you need, be able to tell them how you're going to do what they need from you. Show them and do regular check-ins with them to make sure that, what you've agreed to is working for both of you.
How has your involvement with Third Path inform your approach to work-life integration?
With being introduced to Third Path, I'm applying what I used to apply to others, as well as items I've learned from Third Path. As teams, we always got together every morning for 5 minutes to talk about, here's the critical thing I'm working on today, and what do I need from others? When you put it out there, there was always somebody that was like, oh, wait a minute, I got that. I can help you with that. You may be having the worst day ever, and you trade time with somebody where you each talk about something that is your pebble in your shoe. Just somebody sitting and empathetically listening is so important.
That's great. So, what are some common misconceptions about work-life integration? And have you found a way to combat it?
From my experience, one of the biggest is the word boundary comes up when you start to speak about work-life integration. It's making sure that everyone understands what you mean by work-life integration.
Mm-hmm.
I am happy to give you this many hours a day, but I have to drop a child off at daycare, or I have to have this flexibility. And I think so much of it, I know it sounds cliche, but it goes to communication.
Mm-hmm. Next question. What are some simple, actionable strategies to start integrating their work and personal life more effectively?
The first one is really understanding what's important to you and what you need to make sure you have time for. The second one is really taking that and making sure the people around you are aware of that. Mm-hmm. We all have, and Jessica talks about it all the time, periods of episodic work overload, and that's normal.
Yeah.
But when it's all the time, it's no longer episodic, and you cannot continue it. It's not sustainable. Especially when I was younger in my career, making sure that the people that were around you, you could hand off and delegate. And delegate is different than dump, right? Delegate's so important. Anyone can dump, but delegate is grow. To know the people around you so you know both professionally and personally where they want to go.